The widening gender gap is a myth. That's what we'll talk about in today's video. There's always been a gender gap where the Republicans run better among men and worse among women, and the Democrats do the opposite. That's been with us since the 1970s, since Roe v. Wade, really. But it's no larger now than it's ever been. And yet the Democrats are trying to sell the fiction that the Republican Party is waging war on women, is so anti-women in its agenda. Women all over the country are furious and enraged about it, and that they're voting, stampeding to the polls to vote for Obama to keep the Republicans out of power. Now, had Santorum won the Republican nomination, there would have been some chance that there might have been a gender gap, because a lot of women were afraid about what they thought were his positions on contraception and amniocentesis and stuff like that. But not Romney. And the fact of the matter is the latest Rasmussen poll shows Obama running 12 points better among women than among men. And in 2008, he ran 12 points better among women than among men. And in every previous election, the Democratic candidate ran 12 points better among women than among men. It's nothing new. But the Democrats and the mainstream media are trying to sell this hocus pocus that all of a sudden there's this gigantic gender gap and that women should think twice before they vote Republican. The fact of the matter is exactly what Romney said, which is that 90% of the jobs lost since Obama took office have been lost by women, not by men, but by women. 90%. Actually, it's about 92.3%. Now, The Economist will be quick to tell you that men tend to have jobs that are more cyclical, like working in a car plant or something, manufacturing, and that those jobs go first when a recession comes, and then when it lingers, it affects women more. But the fact of the matter is this president has been a total disaster for women. He's trumpeting his equal pay for equal work stuff. Well, you got to have a job to get equal pay. And he has literally cost the jobs of close to 10 million women since he took office. The legacy he's leaving the female gender is unemployment. So don't be kidded by this gender gap stuff. And I think that you should send this around to people, again, to counter this Democratic myth. So that's what I'm going to do in these videos from now on. Every time they say something that isn't true, I'm going to be back with a fact check here and send it to the swing voters you know. That's why we're doing this. Thanks a lot.